If you're an energy healer or facilitator, or you just work with energy, you're an energy worker, these two things will help you become so much more powerful. They will enable you to channel so much more energy you won't believe. What are these two things? It's incredibly simple for me to tell you these two things. Yet at the same time, it's not about telling you these two things. You have to really spend time every day culminating these things to get them right. So what are they? One, they're tied to each other. But one, oh, before I say that, remember, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions at the end of the video, write them in the comments below. So one, you have to focus on being happy. Yeah. So simple. Yet so complex. Because at the end of the day, everybody, what they wish to achieve in life, during life, is to be happy. And people get so bogged down with these things, with everything they have to do in life, they don't have time to spend being happy. And when they are, it's a lot of the time, unfortunately, many cultures around the world, happiness means going out and either getting drunk or eating. Now, okay, eating can bring a certain amount of happiness, but you have to have something to stimulate that happiness. You can't just be happy without doing anything. And of course, this comes to what they say being mindful, which should be called being mindless. But you really have to focus on it. And when you are focusing on being chill, being calm, being happy, you can channel so much more energy. The second thing, being, it's a A-B thing. Being non-judgmental and being non-dualistic. Now, when I say being non-judgmental, I don't mean, so for example, in a lot of my videos, I explain Kundalini isn't prana. Fire isn't water. That's not being judgmental. That is just stating facts. Being judgmental is taking an opinion on something based from your perspective. And I get on my channel a lot of people who claim to be energy workers, energy facilitators, or their energy is way higher than other people, and they write these comments and it's a competition and they're trying to compete and it's all about being better and it's you're wrong, I'm right, or my opinion is more important than your opinion. For example, the thing about whether energy healing, energy work should be a profession so people can dedicate their time to doing it and go further for their clients, or whether it should just be an amateur thing and they do it as a hobby. And there are many people that think that it should just be a hobby. For some reason, it's the way they've been programmed, the way they've been educated and believed, and they don't see the benefits in having professionals in the field. But then they will come in and they will judge. Look, if you want to do energy work for free as a hobby, that's your choice. If you want to be a professional and go as far as you can, dedicating your life to it, That is your choice. There is no judgment there. And so whilst you're judging people and you are staying within your ego, you cannot go beyond a very high level at all. Because to really raise up your energy high, if you keep your ego there, you're going to have a very hard time when it comes to the dark night of the soul. You are going to have this conflict within you. Now, there can be people that can keep their egos and have a high energy level. These people are what they have what you call spiritual ego, where they think they are better than other people and yet they're still very energetical at the same time. It does happen, and there's a lot of it within the spiritual community, within the energy community, which is unfortunate. But then they are not non-dualistic. And these people might be very powerful energetically, but they could still be 10 times more powerful if they let go of their ego, if they let go of their judgment and became a non-dualistic thinker. There is no right, there is no wrong, there is no good, there is no bad. Dualism. There is, well, you have hot, you have cold. Yes? That's dualistic thinking. Non-dualistic thinking is, I have a perception and whatever I perceive is just coming from the state of where I am, and therefore it is not the whole picture. So if I'm in the cold and my hands get very cold, if I go inside and run them under cold water, the cold water appears hot. Because from my perspective in that point, the water is hot because it's hotter than my hand. So what is hot and what is cold depends upon perspective. Good and bad, the programming you are given, my country is better, because you've been programmed to think that your entire life. This is good, this is bad. Again, it is a programming you've been given. So from one perspective, it's good, one perspective, it's bad. Here, I always love the Wizard of Oz scenario. Dorothy, the Wicked Witch, wanted to get Dorothy. She was evil, she was bad, and she was trying to get Dorothy. Wicked. The Wicked Witch was trying to bring Dorothy to justice for killing her sister. So was she bad for wanting justice? Perspective. Good, bad, judgment. I always use the example as well. If a lion kills a zebra, from the zebra's family, the lion is bad. From the lion's family, they're good. Perspective. Release ego, release your perspective, release the dualism, which also releases judgment, which will help you become a happier person. By doing these two things or three things, that will enable the energy to flow far more powerfully within you. And always remember, less is more. Wu Wei. Non-action or effortless action will produce more energy. So again, if you see like Kundalini activation, they're moving these hands and they're moving the prana and getting these people to move. The irony is, if these people just learnt to do less, their clients would actually go far deeper, far further, far faster. 'Tis the way. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in another